Well, Scott, firstly, disappointing obviously to lose last Saturday, being a local derby and all of that. I would imagine a quiet, frustrated dressing room afterwards, but one that you want to recover from in terms of the situation as soon as possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was quiet. I think we aired our frustration quite openly after the game. I think we thought as a group we did everything in the game, bar win the game, and in the situation we're in, we need to win games, don't we? So it's all right playing well and not winning is not a great formula, is it, at this time? But yeah, we get to go again. 9 big games coming up.
Yeah, and how do the group kind of deal with that kind of situation? Because obviously, frustrating as it is, does Neil come in and say his bit and then leaves you to it, and the senior player group, as it were, just lead the discussion from there on in?
Yeah, Gaffer come in, was very open and honest about the situation. And then us as senior players, the whole group really, said, look, we've got 9 big games coming up. We're in a very sticky, tough situation, but it's personal pride now, if you like, in the situation we're in. Everyone's got to go out and play well individually, and hopefully collectively then we can start winning a few games, which we need to do, and very fast.
Yeah, obviously a fairly unique situation for yourself to come into just obviously a few weeks ago. Is that something you've experienced before at other clubs, and have you been able to pass on some of your experience throughout your career to the group over the last couple of weeks?
I've just tried to come in and be a good pro, to be honest. I think my personal situation is very different to the group situation, if you like. Obviously I was seven months out of the game. Didn't think I'd get another opportunity, if I'm being brutally honest. All the way through the January window, no memories of nothing. I thought, well, this is it. And then just so happens that the gaffer called and said, would you like to come in and help the group the best you can? So yeah, on a personal level, I just wanted to come in the building, play as many games as I could, showcase myself to the club to try and get a contract, and then also to the football world, because I want to stay in the league for as long as possible. I mean, I'm 34, was it next week, I think? Yeah, next week. So I'm not getting any younger, but I've still got aspirations to play in the Football League for as long as I can. So if I can help the group at any point by playing games and talking to younger lads, if you like, and passing on my experiences that I've had, it can only be good.
Yeah, when we spoke after the Wigan game, which was your debut for the club, what we spoke about your relationship with Neil in terms of having worked with him previously. Has that really helped the settling in process over the last few weeks, Scott?
Yeah, it has, yeah. I know how he works. I like to think he knows what he can get from me. So the transition to come into a new group, it's helped by knowing the manager and knowing what he wants, so I can pass on little pointers and information to the other players of what the manager kind of wants, which helps him out a little bit. So yeah, it has helped knowing the gaffer, really, coming into a new squad.
Was there any other members of the squad that you knew previously and have played with? Obviously, any situation like that obviously helps with common ground, etc.
Yeah, Catcher, played with him at Huddersfield. He was the only one really. But I've played against loads of the lads, for senior lads as well. Morrow Diggers, Danny, played against them for many years. So that kind of helps as well. Everyone kind of knows each other in a way, even though you don't know each other personally.
Yeah, I would imagine. Obviously, you spoke previously about what a roller coaster of a few weeks has been. One moment you're sitting at home, next thing you're playing it in a League One game, and I guess for you it's just about out there playing football and doing what you love best.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've not really looked at the league table too much. What's going on? I'll be brutally honest, I haven't. This was about me coming in, trying to firstly get in the team, and then secondly stay in the team and be the best version of me I can be. So that's all my aim's been really from the start.
Yeah, and your first 90 minutes last Saturday as well for some time.
Yeah, it was, yeah. No, I felt good against Blackpool. I felt really good. Felt like I could open my legs a lot more. Disappointed to come off, but that's the manager's call. I think he had one eye on the Peterborough game. And yeah, to get through 90 minutes was good, even though I didn't feel great the last 10 minutes, but being 1-0 down and pushing for an equaliser, it got me through it.
Yeah, we noticed last Saturday, and obviously up at Blackpool to an extent, you were getting up and down the wing a little bit more on the overlap, and obviously a barometer that your fitness levels are increasing game by game.
Yeah. Hopefully I can touch wood, I can stay fit, and hopefully my fitness can come even more than it is. I feel like I'm getting up to speed now, even more to where I can get up and down for 90 minutes rather than the 80 against Peterborough. Yeah, hopefully stay in the team, keep fit, and see what happens.
Yeah, and obviously you came in on a short-term deal, and you're getting your fitness levels up to the level that you want game by game. But have you had any talks with Neil at all about potentially extending, or is that too much of a distraction now? It's about the here and now.
No, not yet. I don't think we can yet. I think that's unfair. I've only played 3 games. There's 9 more. My aim is to play 9 more starts. Is my aim, and then we'll hopefully get to the summer, and then hopefully we can address that in the summer. But it's far too early at the minute.
Yeah, and obviously you lose a local derby as you did last Saturday, and the first thing you want to do is go out there and play another game and put it right. What's the mood in the camp in terms of response and reaction for this Saturday?
No, it's been good. We've had a good week's training, intense week's training, trying to get that winning mentality back that the gaffer goes on about every day. We need to be winners, and that's what we've concentrated on during the week.
Thanks for your time, Scott.
No
Cheers.
worries, thank you very much.
Scott, when you said you were sort of sitting at home for that 6-7 month period and you thought that was it, do you mean in terms of it was going to be retirement or maybe dropping out the Football League?
Yeah, I wouldn't say retirement. I love the game, I still do. I still feel I can play high up as I possibly can. But yeah, I think it was more the fear of dropping out the Football League for the first time in my career was the worry, to be honest. I know a few people that have done it, dropped out of the league, and then that's very, very quickly followed by retirement. So yeah, it was worrying. This is my 17th, 18th season in football. So yeah, it did worry me a little bit. But I think, like we said a couple of weeks ago after the Wigan game, football changes very quickly, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity. I want to grab it with both hands.
And from what you've seen, you've only been here 2 or 3 weeks, but can you put your finger on sort of what maybe has gone wrong over the course of the season? Because the defeats recently have sort of summed up the season in that they're by a single goal. I think that's happened 17 times in all competitions this season, which means it feels like they're not too far away, but at the same time, it happens too often for it to be unlucky.
Yeah, I can only comment on the last 3 games really that I've played in, and I feel like all 3 games we should have taken something out of them. We've been on top for large parts of the game and not scored and conceded really sloppy goals. So if that's an indicator of the season, I mean, I don't know, I wasn't here, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, if it's a correlation, then that's obviously what's gone wrong.